Jeff Clark. What's up, buddy? Jeff Clark. Whoa. Guess I should turn on the volume, huh? I was checking out the preview just to see how it looked. Alright. What's up, guys? Happy Saturday. Sorry, I thought this might have felt a little bit quicker, and I was hoping to break before the anniversary dinner, but it took a little time, which is understandable, so I didn't get to break it till today. But it's all good. A couple trades happened, so I think I got all those. Josh Hormel was busy on the trading block. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. I don't know if you guys saw my post, but last night's Uber home was one for the record books. You ever get pulled over in an Uber? Well, we did last night. The guy was just driving like crazy, and he was talking like he was on speed or something, man. And he used to be an actor in LA, but just as an extra. So thank God he was a celebrity, and we got home and the cop let him go, but it was literally 1.2 miles away from the house. All right. Lumber Emerald Edition. So every card's numbered to 4. 4 or less, sorry. So yeah, these were on the website about a couple weeks ago. I was supposed to have these like Wednesday, and they got stuck in Texas for like 3 days. So here we are. Alright, let's put up our list. Break 124. Everyone's in for the 101. Well, you know, guys get mad at me and tell them to suck their you know what, because they're scammers and trying to make fake accounts. Unbelievable. You check out the most recent post of a message I got from a guy that got mad because I kicked him out. He owed some money. Then he made a fake account and got in because I didn't look at the profile too close. And then he got in a break and paid me from his original Cash App, like I wouldn't see the name. And then claimed he was hacked by the old guy, and he has no idea why the payment came. It was a stupid story. So then I banned all 3 people in the past 2 weeks. He's been requesting to join the group, and the wife just keeps denying him. So then he sent me that nice little message. What's up, Adrian? Alright. Yeah, like, I wouldn't know, like, I think he probably didn't want to pay me from his original account, but it probably just, happened by chance. At first, I thought the dude was just paying me the money that he owed me, or some of it, but then I'm like, I private messaged him, I'm like, I never got your payment. He's like, I sent it this time, and then when I saw the names matched up, and I was like, oh, okay. Alright, here is our list. Random teams on this one, boys. This is high risk, high reward, only 4 cards. But stuff is pretty nasty. Last year we pulled some sick cards. Hopefully, likewise, this year. Brad traded for the Guardians. Ed, Twins. Joshua got the Astros in a trade. David Russell, Nationals. Joshua got the Mets in a trade. Vinny, Cubbies. Kevin Molnar, Yankees. Jeff Trojan with the Padres. Chris D, Phillies. Mark Money Thomas got the Cardinals. Jeff Jones, Rangers. Corey Molnar, Rockies. John Scrum, Braves. Mitch, Giants. Brad got the Pirates. Lucas, Red Sox. Jeff Clark with the Mariners. Troy, Athletics. David Russell, Angels. How you feel about that one, David? Mitch, Orioles. Richard got the Reds. Jason, the Marlins. Ed, the Blue Jays. Jeff Trojan, White Sox. David Russell, Diamondbacks. Joshua, Brewers. Kevin Molnar, Rays. Richard, Dodgers. Chris Gray, Royals. And Mike Truman, Tigers. Dude, shipping's going out Monday. Shipping will be going out Monday. Packaging up Sunday. And printing labels, and then Monday it will go out. Please don't tell me to suck your B either, Lucas. Alright, boys, ready to see what's in this fire? Hold on. Just want to make sure I'm not. Couple frames were dropping. I just don't want. It's raining out. I just don't want to make sure we're not losing connection. Alright, I think we're okay. Hopefully. Just listen, just pull me a 101. On what? Are you in this, Lucas? Oh yeah, you are. You got the Red Sox. Did I skip your name? I don't know. Alright. I think we're okay. Dropping dimes. Got some cover cards. It just keeps going red, guys. Hold on. God damn it. I'm going to have to call Spectrum this week. Because this breeze line shit is not breezing. They bought WoW like 2 months ago and promised everything would be better. Josh, there's a checklist, but it doesn't list the teams. I looked high around. Jeff Trojan looked. There's only... Elite does that sometimes. It just has the players. So the multiple cards will have to be random. So go by every team random. Top spot will win that card. Yeah, Mitch, I just don't want it to start. Alright, let's just go. It's 4 cards, hopefully I like it. Don't forget the tags. Try not to. That first one is thick. Does it list the teams, Jeff? Al Rosen, 3 out of 4. Going to the Cleveland Indians. That was a trade. Going to Brad Martell. I don't know. Al Rosen. He played from 1947 to 1956. MVP in 53. One out of 3. Kirk Gibson. Walk-off home run in the Game 1 of 1988 World Series. Dodgers and Richard. Historical home runs on that one. Last one's going to be interesting. 2 out of 3. Mike Trout. Contract hitter, it's called. 2 out of 3. Going to the Angels. Is that Mr. David Russell? It is. David Russell. So Al Rosen, 3 out of 4. Lumber used. Kirk Gibson, 1 out of 3 for the Dodgers. Mike Trout. No, it looks like it's just game used bat. Game used bat. So it's a game-used bat. Last card, guys, is going to be random. I'll get these all in cases. I didn't have my thick ones out. So. This is going to be random of death. Two out of two. Oh, wait, what team is this? Is this all Pittsburgh? Holy shit. Lumber Team 8s. Clemente, Stargill, Bonds, Easler, Parker, Oliver, Mazurowski, and Cabrian Hayes. That's all Pittsburgh. Pirates, Spot 15 and Brad. Holy shit. 2 out of 2. Nasty! That is disgusting. Dude, this is why I love the Emerald Edition. Actually, any of this product is awesome. But the Emerald Edition, I hopped on it and somehow got 3. Like I said, it's high risk, high reward, only 4 cards. Maybe I should change up the next break. Only do 4 spots, but it's going to be expensive. I could run minis. This way, every spot would get a card. We could try it and see if it works. So no randoms needed on this box. I don't know if 4 spots would fill. I'd probably have to price it out and see what it'd be. Yeah, I know. It's pricey, Jeff. Joss, I'm trying to think out how else I could post it up. I could do a buy one, get one team, but I mean, it's going to be double the price of what you paid. So about $25 a spot for 15 spots. I could put that up and see how it works. Give a little better odds. We could do 10 spots. Pick a team. David, what did you miss? I could do 10 spots. Pick a team. No locked teams. Pick a team, get 2 random. Maybe we'll try that. David, you had the Los Angeles Angels. Brad, it'd be more than that. I paid that alone for the box. The box was, each box came out to $256 shipped. But Mitch, they're only numbered to 4. On these ones, they're Emerald Edition, they're only numbered to 4, so that wouldn't work. Because 5 through 0 would get screwed. Oh. Do what? Oh, you mean every spot? Debatable. That's how many spots? That's interesting, Mitch. See? I'm always up for suggestions. Maybe we'll do that. And just random the spots. Mitch, that's interesting. Alright, recap. We start off with Al Rosen. Used bat. 3 out of 4 for the Guardians. That is different. I kind of like it. This is thick too. Ooh, hope I have a case for that. I should, Brad. Yeah, Brad killed it. Jesus, Brad. That's why I don't like the trade. I don't know who had the Guardians. Was it you, Josh? I think you traded. I don't like the trade just because of this reason. But Al Rosen's an old school Tribe guy. He was in the 50s. Then we had Kirk Gibson going to the Dodgers, 1 of 3. Piece of game-used bat. Going to the Dodgers. I don't think it was from that game. How sick would that be? It just says game used. So I don't think it was that particular game, because that would be disgusting. Then we had 2 out of 3 contract hitter, 10 years, $360 million, Mike Trout, going to the Angels. Jim Jennings is going to be sick when he sees this. David Russell, I don't know if you want to keep this, but Jimmy might be interested. Game used bat of Mr. Mike Trout. And then 2 out of 2. Lumber Team 8s. Clemente, Stargell, Bonds, Easler, Parker, Oliver, Mazeroski, and Cabrian Hayes. 2 out of 2 Lumber Team 8s. You've received an unrelated card from Lead Trading. On the front of this card, pieces game used bat. That's disgusting. Every piece is game used. See, Leaf, sometimes, they don't get credit. But their Leaf, I love their Leaf. Their Lumber baseball. I think it's one amazing product. That's why it's high risk, though. But the Emerald Edition is even sicker because everything's 4 or less. So no 1-1 in this box. I do have 2 more boxes. There might be one hiding in there, Yeah, Jeff, I know. That's another reason why it's not by teams. But last year we hit one like this, but it was the bats, and it was 8 different teams, so I had to run the random for that. Brad, I have a box of Trinity. Should I do a Trinity Leaf Lumber mixer? That'd be a disgusting break, because you get 6 autos in that. Maybe I'll do that with the last box. That might be a little pricey, but it'd be a sweet ass break. The next one I might do what Mr. Mitch Wolf is. I'm going to copy these, because that's a pretty good idea. And we'll see if it fills. I'll run randoms if I have to, which that's fine. But this way, 10 spots, if you get in, you have a lot more better chance of hitting. This, I do have, I will run the randoms for the teams that did not hit. And the top 2 spots will get $5 break credit. Because I just threw that in there because I knew this was high risk. So 2 hitless teams will get $5 box break credit. So I will run that and go from there. Maybe I'll set up this next one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Brad, I think I'm going to do what Mitch put. So it'll be 10 spots. And then those will be random. These choices. And then matched up with the numbers you guys picked. I'll figure it out, Jeff. He's like, enough. Alright, guys. That was sick. Disgusting break. Sweet hits. I appreciate the fill. I'll work on the next one. It's only 7 o'clock. It seems later. But I'll put a preview post up. And then like a half hour after that, the box 2 will go up. I'll figure out pricing too. We'll see how it goes. If we can get a couple spots taken in the main, I'll run like 2 minis at a time. So they'll be cheap minis. And if you hit the mini, that you can get a pretty big card. Alright guys. That's it for tonight. Stay tuned to see what post I will break box 2. Appreciate y'all. Have a good one. Go Tribe. Go Guards, I guess they're calling it now. What the hell? Who comes up with this stuff? But nice hits. Congratulations to everyone that hit. And good luck on the $5 box break credit. Later, Gator.